はじめまして、こんにちは。ヤクロワです。シャーロック・ホームズチャプター1。こちらをプレイしていきたいと思います。こちらは、若きのホームズ、21歳の時のホームズが、母の死の解明のために、コロラドという生まれ故郷の島に戻ってくるというストーリーのゲームになっております。こちらに、今回のホームズの相棒は、ジョン・ワトソンではなく、ジョンという青年となっております。どんな物語になるんだろう。ニューゲーム。ヒルバート地区にいるのは、島でも特に勇敢で屈強な、恐れ知らずの、読めなかった。行こう。
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
ジョンもこの島で、コロナので生まれたんだ。
Traveling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
At last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
到着。なんかすごい模型みたいで綺麗な島。あっという間に夜になった。でもおしゃれなホテルだ。泊まってみたいね、こんなところに。
Hey Sherry, come on, catch up.
わかった。いつの間に左腕だけ腕まくりしたんだろう。シワにならないかな。行こう。
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
わかった。
Welcome to Il Palazzo Deluso, sir.
どうも。そうそう、操作としては R1 で走って、で、R2 か。R2 で走って、R1 で、こうやって人物像とかを見られるようになる。これ個人なんだ。人当たりが良くて愛想がいい。こっちのまま向きだね。で、これ L1 を押すと、あたりの国ができる。で、これは確かカメラだったかな ?R2 で。L2 で。写真はまだ撮ったことないけど、少しだけ操作を覚えるためにやってみた。最初の事件をクリアしてみようと思ったんだけど、すごく難しくて、最初3時間かかっちゃった。操作に間違えるとね、操作で選択肢を間違えると、音がすっごいうるさいんだよ。あっただ。こうやって、地図、ジョンの日記、操作手帳で、ここで、事件の捜査で集めた証拠とか手がかりを集めて、 真実を導きっていう真実を導いていくんだけど、それがうまくいかないとね、ジョンからね、すっごく言われるんだよ。しかも挙句には怒るぞって。今は何も書かれてないけど、慎重にやるって感じと。そんじゃあホテルへ。
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
ああ、わかりました。どうも。お、イタリア人なんだ、この人。
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
ああ、そうそう。あれ、ジョン、いつの間に荷物どこ行ったほらな。
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
そうだね。行こう。で、ホテルの部屋はこっち。ここにバーがあって、犬の人が雑談してる。部屋は、どっちだったっけ？こっちだったっけ？あった。ここが222。で、僕たちの部屋はその隣だね。ここだ。あれ？どうしたんだろう？
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
そうだね。ジョン、ところで早すぎない？ついてくんの。なんかこう、ゲームの紹介での記事、ファミ通のさんの記事だったかな。で、いつもなんかジョンがついてきて面白いって書いてあったけど、確かに面白い。あれ、いつの間についてきたのって。さっきさ、ドービーにいたよね。受付のところ。で、僕が歩いてる瞬間に、瞬間移動。あ、さっきこの看板出てなかったね。そこ、これか。
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
ん？ああ、その看板？さっきなかったよね。
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me.
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
わかった。まあ確かにそこまで言わなくてもよかったかもしれないけど、まあホームズは綺麗なんだろうな。そういったのが。そういえば、ホームズの声、これ吹き替えになってないんだけど、吹き替えになると、なんか声の感じ、浪川さんがぴったり合いそう。どうかな。さてと、とりあえずこれを運んでいこう。
Okay,
美味しそうだ。
time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
ちょっと刺身っぽい感じになったのが、なんかいい感じ。セットと、あそこか。
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
そういえば、シェリーと呼ばれてんだね。前見た僕のホームズの映画で、 シャーロック・ホームズ、シャドウゲーム。主役の人がアイアンマンの俳優さんで、声藤原さんだったんだよね。その時は兄からシャーリーって呼ばれてたよな。結構呼び名がたくさんあるね。じゃあ、ここで食べようか。誰の強いだろ
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
う。どうなん謎解き
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
まあ、返す必要はあるよね。ホテルの人に任せたもいい気がするけど、多分ジョンは、本当退屈しなきゃいけないんだろうな。
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right. Let me take a look.
では、失礼して。まず一つ目の特徴は、これ。だよね。
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
本気って怖いな。で、ここの、破傷かな
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
あとこれか。
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
じゃあ、聞き込みしてみようか。
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
そうだな。何に聞こう。電子か。この人に聞いてみよう。梅毒ってこの人、そうなのちょっと、失礼。話しかけられない。あれあ、そっか。こうしなきゃいけないんだった。ちょっといいですか
Help me, please.
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
どうも。1組の夫婦と退役した海域将校席の3人が、乗降席の、なんかおかしいな。席についていた。夫婦はすでに去ったが、海軍将校は外の空気を吸うために、前提へに出かけた。彼を見つけよ
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
う。R1 で集中。で、これが集中。こうすると、その人の人柄とかが見えてくる。コロナ人で、この方はさっき到着したばかり。最近到着したか。で、愛想がいい。前提だったね。入ってきた場所だろうか。これ、で、どの人だろう。完了。ビーチで泳いでたのかな観光客。睡眠障害。どうやって、あれなんで潰して寝れるまでわかるんだろう すごいな。で、容姿、数学語に通じてる。すごいね。フランス人名詞に、アラブ人会計士、ウォールジ判事。あ、この人だ。ちょっといいですか？
Is this familiar to you?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
強いのはする者。海軍将校のウォールレス氏は、貴族の夫婦と僕らの席についていた。彼らはヨットの話をし、女性は杖をいじり回していた。杖を置いたのは女性の方で、霊能者に会う際に夫は杖を忘れていたのだろう。これで高齢会の部屋に入るいい理由ができた。
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
まあ、とりあえず行こうよ。正直何も説明がないから分かりづらいんだけど、この霊能者の会場がそこの突き当たり。階段から見て左側のここ。で、ジョンいつの間に来たのさ。まあ、面白い部分はもうちょっと先にもある。この先にもあるんだけど。
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
観察してみよう。顔が赤いね。赤く腫れ上がった肌。いい服を着てる。気になるのがここだよね。しかし夫婦なのに指輪をしてない。しかもよく見たら手がこう赤い。あっただ。さっき誰かを殴ってたね。印象指輪と杖に施された紋章でいいか、歌唱じゃなくて。この男がクレーブン教であるのは間違いない。英国貴族である彼は肝臓の持病の治療を受けるため、行楽地を訪れている。顔が赤らんでいるのは言い訳に負けて酒を数杯飲んだからだろう。高齢会で動揺したんだろうか。拳が赤いのはボクシングをたしなみ、体を健康な状態に保っているのからだろう。杖をなくして苛立っていたことに加え、ダイヤが盗まれたことに激怒している。まあ、これはありえないってすぐわかるよね。下の暇を持て余した英国貴族。顔が赤らんでいるのは先に溺れているからだろう。また屈強で健康な体を保っているが、数年でガタが来るだろう。常に酒を煽っているため、非常に気性が激しい。これらね。人物像の完成。
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous.
道路ってんだ。さあじゃなくて。
Marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes, And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
まずダイヤについて。
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Raja, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is
こ
not
こ
another
難しそう
like
だね。卵の形だって。
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
これ多分奥さんを街で殴ってしまったんじゃ。いや、まあとりあえず見て回ろう。
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
じゃあそれはお願いします。じゃあまずテーブルを見て回ろう。
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
ワインが。
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
これは
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
これが一番難しいんだよね、言えてて。他の人の動画見ちゃった。
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
じゃあシリーズ見て回ろう。
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
どうも。ジョン。
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
そうだな。ここに入って。今日のブレッジ。これと、これで。中には誰かがいた。
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
ああじゃあね。 大丈夫ですか？
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
うん、ちょっとそれはひどいよ。こっち行ってみよう。これすごいな。椅子が割れてる。
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
おお、ラグビーの。失礼、くしゃみが。誰かがいた。お、これは
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
ジョン、本当にいつの間に。お、道が見えた。こっちだな。ところでこの人いつからいたんだろう。ここへ行って靴を履き替えた。この靴は一瞬消えちゃった。これだ。これだな。
Size 4 with a broken heel.
23センチ。
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
行こう。あ、そういえば、ちょっと忘れ物。これだ。アンジー、あのジジイはもうダメだ。蜂の巣は荒らされ、蜂たちが一匹ずつ捨てられている。つまり、もう群れと一緒にいても、はじめさんもほぼ手に入らないってことだ。正午に港で会おう。一緒にやるんだ。なんだろうね。ちょっと拾っとく。多分この事件とは何も関係ないとは思うけど。じゃあこの人に聞いてみよう。この人はイングランド人の使用人で友好的。船の上で暮らしてるんだ。ちょっといいですか？
Is this familiar to you?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
どうも。中庭の人物。作業員の話では、ルシアは仕事中に普通の靴を履いていたことで上司から叱責されたらしい。今彼女は上階にある絵画の近くを掃除してるはずだ。行ってみよう。絵画はそう大して多くない。すぐに見つかるはず。いた。絵画の近く。廊下がちょっと狭いね。ちょっといい？
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
探偵だ。
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
部屋で何を見たの？
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
他に何を見たの？
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
そうだね。まあでもやっぱり大仕事してて何か珍しいことがあったらそれをついつい見たくなってしまうのはわかる気がするな。さあ事件を再現してみよう。そういえば今なんかあるかな？何もないね。お、一つの質問で答えを得ることができた。さすがだ。ありがとう。
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
わかった。さあ、過去の再現の時間だ。ジョン、頼むね。まず、窓。あとだ。窓はここだ。窓側に近いこの席。庭。ああ、そうそう。ここに奥さんのエマがいる。椅子があるってことは、ここに。二人目のエマさんは来なくていいや。そう。この人がいる。で、じゃあ残りの立ち位置は誰がいるかとなると、霊能者がいる。
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
なんか不安そうにしてるね。じゃあ部屋へ行ってみよう。部屋はこれとが近い。ホテルの一番いい部屋、226号室。そうだ、ここで何かあったから、今のところ。 違った。マジだ。おや。興味津々なメイドの証言。メイドが幽霊な出現を目撃した。彼女の話では、じゃあ違うな。これじゃない。噂話か。
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
聞かせてもらおう。違うな。客が多い。いいことだね。夫を酔わせるとした。価格の上昇は関係ない。息子の給油も前の目は気にしてた。これかな？繋がった。エマに関する噂。ホテルの従業員がエマについて話しているのを耳にした。彼女らの噂によれば、エマはクレイブン教の本妻ではないかもしれないという。エマは夜、しきりに周りの目を気にしながらクレイブン教を酔わせるしていたらしい。また、彼女らによれば、エマは魚肉用のナイフの付け方を知らなかったという。魚肉用のナイフってあるんだ。ジョンは汚いね。また先回りしてるのかな。
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
今も一緒でした？
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
霊能者はどこに？
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
あなたはどこへ？
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
何をしました？
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
人を死神扱いしないでよ。そんじゃあ、今回はここまでで。気になる続きは、また次回に。そんじゃあ、またね。